axillism.
Ooh, what's that?
This is the desire to have sex with someone's armpit.
See, why do all the cool ones are disgusting? I was thinking about the fact that, like, I don't really have many holiday movies, like, for Thanksgiving time that I watch,
Yeah.
Like, of course, we always watch, like, The Family Stone for Christmas.
Classic. Love it.
Classic. So good.
It's perfect.
It is perfect. It's funny.
Perfect.
It's heartwarming. It's sad, but not, like, too sad. It's still, like, uplifting.
Yes. It's all
realistic.
The things.
It's all the things. Yeah.
Great cast.
Great cast. Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. It's so good.
And it still stands up, like a lot of movies are like really cringe, like even holiday movies, like,
oh, yeah.
Why did you say that? You know what I mean? But
yeah,
that one I feel like still is really, really good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, that's a good one. But that's true. Nothing for Thanksgiving. Do you
No.
guys watch the Macy's Day Parade? Is that what it's called?
No. Although I did go to the Macy's Day Parade when I was younger with my family, and we did the whole thing. We got there like wildly early, camped out, and I just remember being exhausted the whole time. And I was like, nothing would have been worth being here this early,
It's not, I don't know. It's not anything you can't like watch from the comfort of your own home.
No, not at all. I mean, the floats were pretty impressive. I mean, like the flowers and stuff, like that is pretty impressive. Especially as a kid. Like I do remember thinking like, oh wow, that's wild. But yeah, it's freezing. Like we were really cold.
Yeah.
We slept in the car.
Oh.
Yeah. But this is like a thing, right? Like people do this. And I was just like, that's like what I learned. Like if the crowd's going this way, like I'm going that way. You know what I
mean? Fair. Yeah. No, that's true.
Yeah.
Well, we got through the holidays, kind of. I was sick.
I know.
Mentally and physically. Little drained, trying to get back to it. How about you?
Yeah, I mean, you only have to get back to it for like 3 weeks, and then you get another little like pause.
So. But it's like the busiest 3 weeks.
Ew.
I mean, for me specifically, I would say because we have like a few birthdays in between. Some like, my family's very involved, so there's like other things to do. So
yes. Yeah.
It's a lot.
Yeah.
I'm booked up.
Right. I'm booked up. Yeah. Well, I have a new nephew, which is exciting. Yeah.
So cute.
Little person in this world, He was smiling a lot, which is pretty cool to see. I was like, wow. Look at that little person,
I know.
Pretty cool.
Just coming out with a good attitude. That's what we like to see.
Right. Yes, exactly. We could use some of that positivity. So
right. Yeah. Well, so cute. Yeah. Well, since it's been a busy couple of days for us and probably for you guys, we have an episode for you that's kind of chill. Well, we'll see. But this is our first revisit on a topic. And that topic is fetishes.
Yum.
Ooh, yum, yes. So we're doubling down on our disclaimer, of course, just because this can feel a little taboo of a topic, and we just want to let you guys know that we are talking about it and trying to learn and trying to understand. So from the research and anything like that, we just want to be sensitive and let you guys know that we're just here to chat about it and learn some more about fetishes. So let's get to it. We're going to keep it pretty chill, like I said, but I just want to do a little recap so we remember. And if you guys didn't listen to Fetishes Part 1, definitely go back and do that because we have some psychology and some different things like that. But I just wanted to clarify fetish versus kink.
Mm, yeah.
Yeah. So a kink is defined as a sexual activity that falls outside of sex that society traditionally considers quote unquote acceptable. That can include everything from role playing to bondage to whips. A fetish technically refers to an attraction to an inanimate object, although this includes body parts such as feet. So a fetish is a type of kink, but a kink isn't necessarily a fetish.
Okay. Oh,
Yeah.
interesting.
Yeah, I remember we talked at length about
Yes. Well, also
about the
too,
difference.
yeah, about the difference, right? Because I think I also associate kink with like an action or an act.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Whereas
Like
like,
that's kinky. Like
right,
I don't
yeah.
think people say that's fetishy. Like it
No.
doesn't feel like a just, describing word.
Right, yeah, exactly. So
Yeah.
that's kind of where, so that kind of helps associate it, but yeah, it's a little bit different than that. So, okay.
Yeah. So, during our first episode about fetishes, we covered a few, but found out there were quite a few. And so I have 20 fetishes here that Ryann and I are going to go through.
Oh yeah.
So this is going to be
Personally.
terrible. Yeah. And Ryan's going to get her diary real quick. So go ahead and grab
Yeah.
that. But this is going to be terrible pronunciation on my part and a little bit of a guessing game on Ryan's part. So we'll see how it goes. Okay.
Yeah.
So our first one is a galmetopho. No, I already messed it up. Okay. A galmetophilia. Any?
One more time. Say it slowly.
A galmatophilia.
Galmatophilia.
Or maybe
No.
agilimetophilia.
I have no idea. Oh, agile
So,
metaphilia?
no, agile.
Oh, agile.
Yeah.
Okay. No,
Still
I'm really
nothing.
bad at root words. Like
No,
I,
it's okay. This one
yeah.
I wouldn't, yeah. But this one's kind of our basic one. So this is an attraction to inanimate objects,
Oh,
which is basically
a fetish.
kind of a fetish. Yeah, exactly.
Interesting.
Um, but this can pertain specifically to things like statues, dolls, and mannequins.
Oh.
Yeah.
You ever notice like what they do for mannequins? You know, it's like the Ken doll under there,
Hmm.
you know?
Hmm.
I always thought that was
Yeah.
interesting. It's like they still give it a bulge for whatever reason.
Right. Yeah. It's for the style of the pants.
Sure.
They want a John Hamm situation to make the men who want to purchase the pants feel like they'll have, these pants will make your dick look huge.
No, that's like the opposite of John Hamm. If it was a John Hamm bulge, that would be, I'd have a galmatophilia.
That's true. What if they just put the real thing on all the mannequins? People are just like getting turned on, like walking through the mall.
I mean, sex sells. I'm surprised they haven't done that.
That's true. That's true.
Yeah.
Nobody would want to see the clothes. Everyone would want to see the mannequins.
Yeah. I know. Just take the pants off of the mannequin so I can.
Right. Yeah. Everyone's
Yeah.
waiting for like what the outfits to change.
Yeah. Yeah.
The store
Everyone just
clerks,
all.
it's so uncomfortable for them.
I know. Everyone wants to be the visual merchandiser now. So.
Right. All right. Our next one is macrophiliacs.
Macrophiliacs?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Fuck. I'm not going to get any of these. Maybe. Macrophiliacs. Macro, meaning like
Yes.
big.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
That's
So,
basically it.
yeah, like a.
You are attracted to giant things.
Oh. Hmm.
Yeah. So, the example was something like Andre the Giant. Has anyone seen The Princess Bride?
Well, I was the okay, so like also just like hyperbolic things or like you know what I mean, like things that are just like exaggerated and large, like that.
No, I think it's actual like giant things. Like another example was like Very John Hamm. Well, very well endowed men.
Well, no, but that's what I'm saying. Like you like exaggerated like features or
Oh, maybe.
yeah.
And I think we mentioned this in the last one that like things can be on a spectrum too, even within these different
Right.
types of fetishes. So
Yes.
that's true. Like, what if
Yeah.
you really like people with big noses?
I mean, hey, I get that. Yeah. Big
Yeah,
lips, big
big lips.
shoulders,
Yeah,
big
big shoulders.
heads.
I have a
Mm,
big head, small
somebody's into
body.
that. Small.
Not like a Brad stall. I'm pretty proportionate, but I think I do have a big head.
Oh, but see, that's so true. Yeah, like brat stalls, right? Like, why are
Yeah,
they, quote unquote, like attractive? I mean, obviously, like they're kids' toys, but why are they attractive to kids? Is because they have like exaggerated features, right? Like,
yeah,
oh, interesting.
yeah. So
I
kids are
think
just
this,
macrophiliacs running around.
no, quite literally. I mean, that's what's interesting about like what in society is deemed like appropriate because those are totally exaggerated features, that you wouldn't get unless you just naturally had that or like you added like lip fillers or something to make your cheeks bigger and all that stuff, right? Like they look like if you were to see a Bratz doll in real life, they would definitely have like cheek fillers, lip fillers, chin fillers, right? Like
Right.
to
I
make those
think they
features so
are
exact.
doing a live action Bratz. I don't
Oh,
know what they're gonna look like, and I could be totally wrong, but I that sounds familiar to me.
no, I don't like that.
Yeah. That
Because Bratz dolls were like bitchy, they're like mean girls. Like it's basically
right.
just mean girls.
Right. They all have a dirty look on their face.
Right? You got that,
Yeah.
right? You got that energy from them when you were
Oh
younger.
yeah.
Like I
Yeah,
wasn't really into
I
Bratz
love
dolls.
them. I was such a mean little kid. I was so mean. I was the worst.
I had no self-awareness. So I was mean, but I didn't think I was a mean kid. But I was. I was a mean kid.
Mm.
Yeah.
I wish I had that same excuse. Yeah.
Not
Yeah.
an excuse. It's not any better.
Fair. Okay. Thank you for meeting me where I am. Okay, let's see if you remember this one because this one we did talk about. Spectrophiliacs.
Yes, ghosts. You want to like
Yes.
fuck a ghost or something.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. You are turned on by ghosts. I think we had the conversation about like, what did we say? Like the ghost fucking you, like you wanting to see a ghost.
Yeah, like how much I mean, oh yeah, I would like to know more about that, but I also might not actually want to know anything more about that. I would say, I mean, maybe it's not exclusively, but I could see maybe like an asexual person being attracted to having like it's almost like the idea of something there, right? Like it's like the idea of being turned on. I mean, to me, this just sounds like your imagination. Not saying like there's not ghosts out there, like maybe, you've seen them or whatever, but it's not as if like you can do anything with them, right? Because they're ghosts. So it seems as though you're still like in a secluded
Mm,
situation
yeah.
while also being turned on by something that either your imagination is creating or you truly feel like is in the room with you, but it's not
Right.
actually touching you. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Also, I didn't see that like part in Ghost in the movie
With
with Patrick
the
Swayze.
what?
I didn't see that. Who is it? It's Patrick Swayze and who?
Demi Moore.
And Demi Moore. Yeah, isn't there like a
Ugh,
scene and she's in
iconic.
the
Yes,
sculpture?
she's like making the clay pot and he like
Yeah,
puts comes up behind her, like puts his hands on her hands. It's
that's
iconic.
it. Oh,
I
okay.
mean, yeah, well, it's very sensual and like he's like
Mm.
behind her and she can like feel him there and like I mean,
Ooh.
we can see him, she
Right.
can't,
Right.
but yes.
Interesting. Okay,
Yeah.
so in those situations, she's definitely spectrophilia. She has spectrophilia. She's a
Yeah.
spectrophiliac. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Great example. Now we
There
understand the movie Ghost a little bit better. Yes.
you go.
Okay, next one is okay. Trichtophiliacs. Tri Trichtophiliacs.
Trichtophiliacs. Is that literally like the word trick?
Trichophiliacs? It's Trich. Ophiliacs.
Trichophiliacs?
Trichophiliacs?
Yeah. I don't know.
Me?
What is
No? Okay.
it?
This is these describe people who are into long hair.
I was just gonna say that. I literally
Ugh.
was thinking that because trichotillomania is like when people like pick at their hair.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yes. All
So that
right. So
makes
you're on the right
sense.
track.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I wonder, like, I feel like long is subjective.
I mean, well, yes, you're right. That is true. It is subjective, but I would say, well, yeah, what would you consider long hair?
I would say, those people who have like hair down to their knees.
Ugh. Yes.
Yes.
I'm sorry. I mean, yes, I've seen,
That's a
yes,
lot.
it is a
Yeah.
lot. So, interestingly enough, I knew this woman with really long hair. I think her hair went to like the back of her kneecaps.
Okay.
Yeah, so that is really long hair, right?
Right.
Pretty thick. She looked though like she was like Amish or like Mormon or something. Like she used to like do a big braid in the middle and it would like go down, like,
Mm-hmm.
but at the same time, like that's so much hair. Like what else are you gonna do with it every day? You know what I mean? And I remember like we would like play with her hair, and her husband like really liked that she had that long of hair.
Mm-hmm.
But they were also very like Mormon-y. I'm sorry, like that's not just, you know what I mean? Like they were very
Right.
like
I get what you're
conservative.
saying. And that's what I picture when I see this, like that my example. Like I see a person in like a floor length skirt
Yeah.
with like a button down shirt with ruffles around the neck,
Yes.
like no makeup,
Right. Yeah. She never wore
hair.
makeup.
Right. Yeah. And just hair all the way down. And
Yes.
it's like, that has to get caught in your butt crack.
No, exactly. That's what that when I think of long hair, I think of the hair like in the armpits, like it because it gets stuck everywhere. I think of like a hair in the drain. Like that's what I
Oh, the
think of.
drain. Oh my
Yes.
gosh. The snaking of the drain alone,
Oh my God. Yeah.
that he must have to do it every day.
I
That is
know.
wild.
That is
Was,
exactly what
was
I
he
think
bald?
of. He
Was the
had
husband
short
bald?
hair. He
Oh,
wasn't
okay.
bald.
That'd be funny
Oh,
though.
that'd be interesting. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, he was not bald yet. I mean, that was a long time ago. I'm sure he's
Only time knows now at this
right,
point.
yeah. But that's kind of what I think of. However, I will say, especially with like the use of like really long wigs,
Mm,
especially now, like people, making wigs a lot better and a lot more efficient, where they
yeah.
look a lot more real. I feel like, when I see people with like really long hair, I'm like, that's a commitment, like
Yeah.
it's a lot of work. So I do
It
not
is a lot
have
of work.
this. I do not have trichophilia.
Yeah. Me
Trichophilia.
neither. Yeah.
No.
I'm even a little questionable on the body hair of people. You know this. I so I
Yeah.
grew up. I meant to tell you this. And now I'm going to tell you on the podcast. So I grew I didn't shave my armpits for like a week, which is not normal for me.
That's a
I
long
shave
time.
them a lot. Yes. But I was like, like because I couldn't find my razor.
Mm,
And like that's like my armpits are the only thing I shave like regularly every time I shower. So I was
right.
like, oh, it's fine, gotta shower, gotta go. But I felt like I was a little bit stinkier with the hair there.
Really?
Yes.
Oh. Well, at first I think you will be because
Okay.
well, one, you do have to use more deodorant.
I mean, I was
Um,
definitely still deodorizing. So I was like,
yes.
but like, yeah, I
Well,
just didn't feel as fresh.
okay. Well, I do we've talked about this. I do shampoo and condition like my bush,
Uh,
my armpits. I do actually shampoo and condition
I
it.
do wash all those. I mean, it was just I
But it's
didn't
not the
shampoo
same
and
though.
condition. I
Yeah.
That's true. It was just like a body wash. Like I just scrubbed
Right.
everything like I normally would.
Right. No,
So I did not take extra care of my extra armpit hair.
hair. Well, yeah, because body wash only works for like skin. You know what I mean? Like that's
Right.
why.
I guess that's right.
Yeah. No, it makes a
Okay.
big difference. It really does. Yeah.
Noted.
Yeah.
Okay.
Join the
Okay.
join the dark side. Join it. Telling you.
No, that's a throwback. That is like episode 1 throwback. Wow.
I know. We haven't talked about that in a long
Fun. I
time.
know. Okay, let's go to our next one here. All right, next one is oh no, hold on. kleptolagnia.
Well, klepto is like stealing.
Yes.
So an attraction to stealing?
Yeah.
Interesting. I think I have
Yes.
this.
Jose definitely does. He stresses me out. We we went to San Diego and went to Ghirardelli, and we ordered an ice cream, and they just have the tubs of the like pieces of chocolate everywhere. And he just like grabbed one while we're waiting for our ice cream to come out, and he just like opens it, starts eating it right in there, and I'm like, I'm freaking out. I'm like, we're gonna get arrested. It was like 95 cents.
I know. I can confess this now because I think the statute of limitations is over. Growing up and like well into my years, I won't say which years, but I never paid for my Burt's Bees pomegranate chapsticks. They're too small. They're too small. I could not bring myself to put them on the register and pay for them. I never could. But I also, and Ben says this, like, I'll like when like there's like free little like mints or something, I'll like take a
Yeah.
few,
Yeah.
like put them in my bag. He's just like, what do you need these things for? And I'm like, I don't know, but it gives me a good rush. Like I feel
Yes.
confident about myself. So
Yeah.
it's worth it.
Yeah. That's fair. I
Yeah.
totally see that for you.
Yeah.
And with your example of the mints, I will maybe take one sometimes.
Yeah.
Like I don't even always feel comfortable taking one all the time. So I have whatever the opposite of this is.
Yeah. I think if Ben were to steal something in front of me, I think it would turn me on. I might have this. I think it actually
Ooh.
would give me a rush. Oh, for sure. Like if he was like, oh yeah, like yeah, I'm like picturing it and I feel like whew, hot and bothered.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Nice. Okay. So our next one is a doozy. Okay. Cata cat catopatronophilia. Cat o cat catoptronophilia.
Heptono.
Cat optronophilia.
Heptronophilia.
There's a
Cat?
T. K-A-T.
Cat?
O-P-T.
Catopt?
R-O-N.
Captoptron. Captoptron.
Catoptronophilia.
Catoptronphilia. Catoptronphilia. I have no idea.
I know, this sounds wild. So this is a fetish for mirrors.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. People are totally into that. That's very common, I feel.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
But it's not always, well, I don't know. In my own experience, I don't think I have this, but I don't think it's always like because of vanity. I think it's just like, it's like webcams before webcams, right? You know what I mean? Like it's just like
Right.
the fact that you can see it happening is like you're experiencing it in a different way.
Right.
Like an
Yeah.
out of body experience kind of.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, it did say these people enjoy masturbating in front of their reflection or having orgies in front of mirrors.
Oh, I could be into this.
Yeah.
I could be into pretty much all these categories.
Yes. No, but I think this could be sexy. I mean, like,
Yeah.
would you ever have a mirror on your ceiling?
I wouldn't, just because of fear that it would fall off the ceiling.
Absolutely. That is my exact thought. But I do
Yeah.
think it's sexy to maybe have like a big, like one of those big mirrors that lean
Ooh.
against the wall, like
Oh,
the
yeah.
full length ones.
Mhm.
That
Oh,
would be
for
hot.
sure.
Like in
Oh,
your
yeah.
bedroom. Yeah, that's hot.
I like it.
Okay, next one. Hopefully we won't butcher this. If you guys are getting tired of the pronunciation, I'm so sorry. But they are fun, I promise. A basiophiliacs.
A basiophilia. Nope. What?
A basiophiliacs. Okay, so these people are into leg braces or other orthopedic appliances.
What?
Yeah.
What does that mean? Is it like bondage? Like what does that mean?
No, I think it's like
Orthopedics, like orthotics, like in your shoes?
right. Yeah. So if you're at like the Good Feet store, if you see someone trolling around the Good Feet store, have you been to the Good Feet store? Is that what it's called?
I have no idea what you're
What is
talking
that
about.
foot store called? Oh my gosh. It's where they'll like give you like it's soles for your shoes for people who have like bad feet or bad backs. Like they'll make you custom inserts.
That's
I swear
funny.
it's called the Good Feet store. People let us know. Slide into our DMs and let us know what it's called. I'm not gonna look it up right now, but so my joke is lost on you because I said if you see someone,
Yes.
bummer. Well,
Yeah. Or maybe this plays into like the damsel in distress thing, like when people like need like you said like leg braces, right?
right.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know about the psyche of that one, but
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, next one is coprophilia.
no. What?
You're not going to know this, but I don't think you're going to like it either. Coprophilia is a sexual attraction to feces. Okay,
Okay.
so let me elaborate. It says say most coprophiliacs enjoy watching others go number two. So the act of going, but it does say, however, there's a subcategory called caprophagia, which is the sexual fetish of eating it.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. That is that legal?
I don't know, but this,
Oh my
I
God,
don't
that's
even
like two
know
girls, one cup.
that literally in the example. I was going to say it, but that's in the example.
Oh my gosh. And there's a reason that that was viral. It wasn't just because everyone was grossed out about it, you know?
Right. That was made for a reason.
Oh, oh, that's both. That's both of those.
That's both of those. Yeah.
I could I could never talk about that again and be completely fine.
Yeah. That's true. Yeah. Let's move on. Next one is hobophilia.
Oh, like an attraction to homeless people?
Yeah. It's all
Okay.
about sexual fantasies with homeless people.
Mm.
So,
I
I like,
mean, I don't know. In some ways that feels like demeaning and like not
yeah,
okay.
I didn't really like that one.
Yeah.
I don't even know. This was also written in 2015. So if some of this verbiage is not updated, guys, like definitely let us know.
Well, yeah, that's what I was gonna say. I mean, like
Yeah.
hobo and like homeless is, like a more appropriate term
Yeah,
is like
like
houseless,
unhoused.
unhoused, houseless.
Yeah.
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 Yeah, no, that's true. Next one is tripsilagniacs.
Jesus Christ.
You will be this one, so don't laugh. Are you laughing at the word?
The word, yeah, the word.
Okay, so tripsilagniacs are aroused by having their hair shampooed.
Ooh. Oh,
I
yeah.
told you. Yes, you totally be into this one.
I know. Why'd it have to have the worst name though?
I I don't know. I don't know. I didn't look up all the root word
Right.
breakdowns,
Right.
but I could be into this. I would like to have my
Oh
hair
yeah.
washed. Oh, when you go to the salon and they do,
I love that.
close my
I
eyes.
paid I closed my eyes, yeah. I paid an extra like $15 last time I went for her to do like a deep head massage and
Oh,
she did
oh,
like a
that's right.
15-minute scalp massage. Yeah. It
Ugh,
was so nice. It was very, very nice. It turned on the steamer and then she put essential oil. And so it was just like this really nice, like aromatic, like scalp scrubbing situation. Oh, it was so nice. It was very, well, it wasn't erotic, but like I could see that being erotic, you know?
right.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
With
me too.
consent, people.
With consent. Yes, all
Yeah.
of these with consent.
Yeah. Oh, but there's also like pornos of people that like shave before they like, have like play, like
Oh
that's a
yeah.
thing. And so it's, or like they'll get in the shower and they'll like clean them before they like do whatever. So I get that,
That's
it's,
true. I don't
yeah.
know if that one's on this list,
Mm,
but I totally know what you're talking about.
yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's definitely one for sure.
Yeah.
Next one is axillism.
Ooh, what's that?
This is the desire to have sex with someone's armpit.
See, why do all the cool ones are disgusting? Like, Not yucking anyone's yum, whatever. If you like the orifice that you like, go for it. Is that an orifice? I don't know if that's an orifice.
Uh, I don't know. It's a
Hmm.
crevice.
It's a crevice. There you
It's
go.
a crevice. Yeah, it's a crevice.
Creva.
But do you think this one only applies to people with penises?
No, because I feel like the same
Women
thing that
women
could
will
turn you
find a
on.
way.
Yeah. Or just anyone else. Yeah. Or like maybe it's not even just about using like your own parts. Like, maybe it's like putting a dildo there, just people
Oh,
like to
that's a
put,
great point.
you know what
Yes.
I mean?
Yes.
Yeah.
Fair. Yep.
People like to
Good
fuck
point.
ears.
Oh, do you know what that's called?
No.
Okay.
But that's a thing too. So I'm just
uh,
saying it's just another crevasse. So
uh, I have great clean ears. I have a phobia of having dirty ears, so I clean my ears a lot.
yeah, okay. Well,
I not
hit her
an
up in the
invitation,
DMs.
people. I'm just yeah. Hey, try anything once. We never say never here, so. All right. Next one is paraphilic paraphilic infantilism.
What is this one?
It's the fetish of wearing a diaper and pretending to be a baby.
Okay. All right. Some things like some things I don't need to know. I'm a very curious person, but there's always a line. And I'm not saying like, hey, I know there's like furries, people that like to dress up as, animals and stuff. But yeah, the infantilization, like literal infantilization of people is I'm sorry, it's teetering on illegal activity. You know what I mean? Like I get it. This could be fully adult consenting folk, but like
Right. And I feel like
mm,
this I could see this example going with like a dominatrix.
yes.
Yeah, I feel like I've seen this in like some shows and stuff,
Mm.
I've definitely seen it on was it oh my God, what was it called? Kerry Washington, Olivia Pope.
Oh,
Scandal.
Scandal. Yeah.
I think this was one of the scandal. Like I definitely have seen this. I'm just saying as far as like what I am familiar with as
Is this the
like as
baby
this
one?
list. Yeah, the baby one.
You saw that on Scandal?
Like a politician was caught like with
Oh,
two
okay.
sex workers who were like treating him like a baby.
Oh, I get what you're saying.
That's what
Yes.
I'm
Yeah,
saying.
yeah,
I feel
yeah.
like
Okay.
this one
That's
I have
fair.
actually seen.
Yeah, it's kind of just taking like the submissive to an extreme. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Next one is Chelonophilia.
I don't know.
Chelonophilia.
What is it?
You have a thing for turtles?
Yeah, don't know how I feel about that one, but they're
Thing for
turtles. I
turtles.
mean, that's the thing. Is this bestiality, or you're just like into turtles? Somebody that has a tattoo of a turtle, or is this like furry? Like you want them to dress up as a turtle? You know?
Mm. Oh, they want you to wear a shell.
Yeah. I want you to be like the Mario Kart game, like turtle.
Yeah.
You like throw out.
Yeah.
Oh.
It could be fun. This is not sounding.
Oh my god.
Okay. Form for mycophiliacs.
Poor Mike.
You are not gonna like this one.
What?
It's a thing having a thing for bugs.
Ew.
Yeah.
Yeah, people are really into that though. I just always wonder what's the implementation sexually. You know what I mean?
Like crawling on you, including your
Oh,
genitals.
okay. No. All right. We're done.
No. Okay.
No, not even a little.
All right. Hema Hematolag fucking A. Hematolagniacs.
Well, this is probably like an attraction to blood.
Close. This
Oh,
is yeah, but oh yes. Oh my gosh. Sorry. I was misreading. Yes, you are absolutely right. It
okay.
says they're sexual vampires. So I was thinking it was being sexually attracted to vampires, but it's not. It's they drink blood.
Oh God.
So the
Is it?
article is saying they're sexual vampires.
Yeah, that's like what like was people are like making fun of like Megan Fox and Machine Gun Kelly
Oh
because they're
yeah.
like weird and talking about like drinking each other's blood, which I think they actually did. I don't think that was
Yeah.
actually a joke.
Yeah, no, I think they did.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well,
I mean, you do you, but like be safe.
yeah, you do you and drink her. Be safe. Yeah, can you just drink people's blood? Is that like
I don't know.
I don't
Like
know either.
I I I would think so because if you get like a paper cut, you like instinctually like
Yeah, but
put your
that's your
finger in your
own.
mouth. Right, exactly. But I'm saying like I would think it would be the same way the other way. But I
Yeah,
mean,
maybe
there
if
is the risk of like infections, just like it, like you could get an STI from like it's body fluids, you know?
right, yeah. Well, I guess
So
if you both like knew that you were
definitely get tested before you're doing
yeah.
this one.
Yeah, there you
Yeah,
go. There you
yeah,
go.
yeah. Oh dear God. Okay. Ursusgalmatophiliacs.
What?
They like teddy bears.
Oh, okay. See, like that needs a cutesier name. You know what I mean?
Yeah. They You guys let us know if you want us to do a root word
Yeah,
bonus episode
yeah,
because
these
these
are
are
just
wild.
right. Yeah, these are so subversive. Like what? Like I
Right.
it needs to be like, you know, squishophilia or
Yeah,
something.
right. Yeah. Huggy or no, what's that? What's the little bear that snuggle?
Oh yeah, snugglephiliacs.
Snuggophiliacs.
Yeah,
Yeah.
snuggophiliacs.
Yeah.
I just like
I
to
would be.
snuggle.
I would be a I love like a fresh smelling laundry.
Ooh.
Ugh. Like I love like a nice dryer sheet. So fresh. Like how your room smells after you've done all the laundry. Everything just smells so fresh. I love that. I'm a I'm a philiac for that. I love
Yeah,
that.
okay.
I'm
All
into
right.
it.
I'm into it.
Okay. Claustrophiliac.
Oh, like an attraction to like small spaces.
Yes.
Interesting.
Yeah. Which like in what way?
Yeah, I'd want to know an example. Like you want
Anyone
to
who
fuck
likes a vagina? Because that's a small, tight space.
well, depending. Uh but I
Speaking
was thinking
personally,
well,
just saying. No, I'm just kidding.
I can
Someone's
only
been doing
speak for
their Kegels.
myself
Yeah.
and pretty snug.
Snuggle.
Yeah, that's necrophilia. Just a real tight vagina. Attraction to real tight ones. But I was thinking like, yeah, like having sex like in a closet or something. Or doing
Okay.
something in a closet, right? Like just being in a
Yeah.
closet,
Right.
not being in the closet.
Right. No. What's another car? Cars are kind of small.
Ugh, but there's
You
just
think
so
they're
many
smaller
awkward
than that?
surfaces. Yeah, smaller than that, like in a Yaris or
I wasn't just gonna name off smaller cars. I was
yeah.
trying to think of other things. Airplane bathroom. I
Oh
feel like
yeah.
that would knock off a few of these, right?
Oh yeah. Hmm.
Like that would definitely be a few.
Yeah. Yeah.
Probably a
Hmm.
fetish for like doing it in a bathroom or near like a toilet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that a thing? Is that on the list?
It's not on this list, but
Oh,
I'm
okay.
just saying there are so many. I feel like
No,
there's
oh, for
some like
sure.
12 letter word for that
Yes.
out there somewhere.
Somewhere.
All right, next one is Climacophiliacs.
What's that?
This it's arousal from seeing someone fall downstairs. I don't.
I feel like Ben has this. He really gets a kick out of people like hurting themselves, you know, or like people
Yeah.
like that watch like ridiculousness, you know.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I hate that shit.
It's not. Yeah,
It makes me physically hurt.
it does.
Like
Yeah,
I'm more tense, you know.
I don't like those shows. Yeah, I don't want to watch someone else's pain. It's I mean, in that capacity. In
Right.
other ways. Other ways I'm good. I get my fill elsewhere.
Yeah. Right. Yeah.
All right. Our next one is mysophilia.
Ooh, what's that?
You're not gonna like this one.
Oh
This
God.
is an attraction to rotting flesh.
This is the best list you could find.
So the title of this, let's rewind real quick. The title of this is 20 Bizarre Sexual Fetishes You Never Knew Existed.
Okay. All
Okay.
right.
And it was in
You should have
2015.
started with that.
I'm sorry, I forgot to read the title.
Yeah.
All of our sources will be in the show notes, guys.
Yes. Well, that would have just prepared me for the fact that we were going to talk about not that I wanted to just talk about the mundane, but it would have just prepared me mentally a little bit better.
Okay, sorry about that. I
Yeah.
just wanted you to come in, no expectations.
Okay. All right. Ooh, I have a feeling for that. No expectations. Just whatever's happening. I think that's just like the wild person in me.
Yes.
Chaotic. That's what it is.
Right, yeah. Chaosophilia.
Chaotophilia.
Yeah. Yeah. What?
It just like rolls off the tongue weird.
No.
Chaotophilia.
Chaosophilia. Yeah, it sounds like you. Bit your tongue.
Yeah.
Okay, and our last one is, oh boy, Selesmophilia. Selesmophilia.
Ooh, what's that?
That is arousal from stuttering.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
Oh, I kind of think stutters are cute, actually.
Yeah.
You
Me
know,
too. Yeah.
like I can tell like it causes the other person like anxiety because obviously they just want to like spit it out already. But I think it's kind of cute. Like, it's cute.
Yeah. It is cute. There's literally, if you've got something going on, someone's into it.
There you
I
go.
think that's
Exactly.
what this list proves. Like,
Yes. Right. Right.
whether
Yeah.
you like it or not, um, there's someone out there.
Yeah. Yeah. Exactly. Well, that's what I wonder. Like, are these fetishes because kind of just diving deeper, like, yeah, were these fetishes observed, you know what I mean, or like they asked people like, oh, is this a turn on for you? I would just wonder how people came to find out that you like rotting flesh, you know what I mean, like,
Yeah.
were you like working in like the triage, like encampment or something, you're like a nurse and you're
Oh,
like, that was not, you know
yeah.
wasn't not aroused, you know what I mean?
Right. Yeah, I wasn't not aroused. Yeah, no, that's true. And that's probably why they have these like wild names because they're like, what do we call this?
Yeah.
You know?
Hmm. Yeah,
Yeah.
root words always interest me, but
Yeah.
hmm,
Yeah. But that's our list of quote unquote bizarre fetishes.
yeah,
Just a fun one.
yeah,
There's tons more, you guys. Like, I think we did what, 5 or 6 in the first episode. This is 20. How
yeah,
many have we thought of just from this conversation?
yeah,
Like,
yeah. We're conversationalists. That's our fetish.
that's our fetish. Yeah, we're conversationphiliacs. We're just gonna put philiacs after everything now.
I know, yeah. But we did need a lighthearted episode to come back from, all the holidays and at the stress that we know it brings. You know what I mean? The holidays aren't just a time of wishful, wishing for snow outside and, just like cuddling up with hot chocolate. It's like a lot of traffic and,
A lot
like
of
worrying about a
shopping.
lot of
It's
shopping, a
expensive.
lot of
It's stress.
deadlines. Yeah. Yeah. Although
Yeah.
I have opted out of like all of the overbuying. Like I bought some things on Black Friday from home, from the comfort of my
Hmm.
home, but I am opting out of the buying for everyone thing.
Yeah, I'm
I just can't do it.
feeling, yeah, I'm having similar feelings this year
Yeah.
as well.
Yeah,
I just can't do it.
Well,
Yeah.
and as you get older, like there are less things that you need. And so people just start getting you things that they think you'll like. But like at a certain point, unless it's just something that you specifically know that that person wants or needs, it just becomes like a little bit redundant. Like, oh, you got me socks again, you got me a candle again. Like, sure, I like candles, but like, it's not really a gift anymore. It's just kind of like you put this on like auto pay, like so.
That's true. Well, at least socks and a candle you would use.
True. Very
Like,
true.
as like I feel like there's a lot of stuff that is purchased that might not go to use at all.
That's a good point. Yeah, I don't
And
even
that's
know what like extraneous gifts are anymore. Like I don't buy those things. But yeah, I'd rather buy something for people that they actually used or wanted.
right.
But, how many throw blankets do you really need?
Great question. I'm like looking at 3 in one in my eye line right now. So none for me, thanks.
Yeah, right. Yeah, to those of you.
Who are gonna buy me Christmas gifts.
Yeah. Yeah.
Anyway. Well, that was picking back up from our little break, guys, our little mini bonus fetish update.
Yeah.
If you have any others, definitely let us know and include the pronunciation if you send it over. If you slide into our
Yes.
DMs, give us the phonetics, please.
Right. But you just pronounced pronunciation wrong.
What did I say?
You said pronunciation. It's
Oh,
pronunciation.
oh God. Oh, cut that out. I don't even know where I said it.
No, we should get it was no,
I'm
that's
spent. I'm spent. Okay,
I'm
this
spent.
episode killed me.
It did. That was a lot. That was a lot on your the different parts of your mouth. You did a good job.
Thank you. You jumped in where I needed it. I appreciate that. You're a good friend.
Yeah.
And you called me out when I finished off with a big fat mistake. So you're the best. So glad we're back.
Yeah. Glad we're back, folks. Good to talk to
uh,
you all. And
all right. Yeah. We love you and we'll see you next week.
sure will. Catch you later.
Bye-bye. It's a whole new meaning to that viral video of that kid. Gross.
Okay, what?
A kid is like, I like turtles. We'll cut this part out. You haven't seen that? They like ask the kid something about his face paint. Like, oh, do you like your face paint? It's like some news anchor, like doing like a state fair or whatever. And he's like, I like tails. It's a couple years old now. We'll take all this out.